Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to use the chat. Tell us who you are and where you are from. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you get to ask our CEO any questions that you have, and he will give you the answers. We're super excited today. We have another special guest who wants to share his testimonial, and he'll come out and share in just a few minutes. Let me give you guys some corporate updates really quickly. It is the last day of the month. The month ends at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure that you and your team members are aware of it. The month ends at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, this is the last day to reactivate an inactive user for $30 off the monthly subscription, that initial monthly subscription cost. So make sure that if you have any reps that are inactive, you reach down, share with them everything that has been happening with us here at Royalty. Get them active by emailing support@royalty.com. Also, I think that there might be less than a day left, but you probably maybe have like a day to register for Vegas, where we will have our convention on the 23rd, where we release Royalty AI. It's going to be an epic event. You do not want to miss it. If you have people that want to register for that event, you can go to royaltyvegas.now.site. Once again, that's royaltyvegas.now.site. We're looking forward to an amazing month, and you guys are doing a fantastic job. Congratulations, and shout out to everyone who is rank advanced, getting their fee for free, and getting some amazing results with us here at Royalty. With that being said, I am going to pull up our testimonial. You guys know him as Uncle Joe. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Uncle Joe, and he wants to share his amazing testimonial with you all. Just give me 1 second. Hey, Uncle Joe, go ahead.
Hey, everybody. Thanks, Cheryl. Good morning, Justin. How you guys doing? First of all, just an introduction. Who am I? I'm, like Cheryl said, I'm known as Uncle Joe, branding myself as Uncle Joe, but my name is Joe Pringle Sr. I'm not only an uncle, I'm a father and grandfather, 1 son and 2 grandsons. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, about an hour outside of Philadelphia. But I basically grew up in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where I attended Milton Hershey School, which was for orphan boys at the time. My father passed when I was 8 years old, and I was able to benefit from the philanthropy there from 1974 to 82. And currently, I am avoiding winter in Florida. As you can see, it's actually getting pretty warm down here. Sorry for you folks who have snow. What do I do? After coming up in construction, I was trained in plumbing, Votech, and then got into commercial electric for about 18 years before transitioning into being self-employed and full-time as a real estate investor. And real estate investing, real estate in general, was one of the first industries really to use online strategies. 2002, the first property we ever bought, we actually found online. It was an 8-unit building in upstate New York, which learned a lot of lessons on that one. So, but we found buyers and sellers of properties online, which led to some other affiliate type products and services like email autoresponders. You may have heard of like AWeber or Get Response, Constant Contact, tools like that that anybody can use to market online and to grow your list, which is something that unfortunately I didn't do for far too many years, and heard other people making that same mistake who became quite successful online, who went through the same thing. So the importance of building your list, I can't stress enough. What attracted me to Royalty, I've through after real estate and doing the affiliate marketing, I was also introduced to network marketing a few times, tried a few different things, a phone company, the very first CBD, which is everywhere now, company, a couple other things, energy that I didn't take real seriously. But about a year and a half ago, I found an MLM that actually resonated with. The products are great. I'm getting great results with them. But I was invited to a webinar on Royalty last December, and I heard Justin talking about his vision and how Royalty was transitioning to become this incredible tool for small business solopreneurs, people who needed to focus on their business, not learn all marketing and internet marketing. Because I mean, I've been through so much online stuff for different strategies like SEO, print on demand, had a Shopify store, tried selling on Amazon, just a whole lot of stuff. But what Justin described then for this vision was bringing all these very foundational tools that everyone needs together in one place, making it affordable and easy for virtually any business in the world. So my mind went off that, with the MLM that I'm working, it's only available in the United States thus far, but if I could get in on this platform, start building relationships internationally, that would be a good thing, and create another income stream. Well, and that's frankly what happened. My company just released into Hong Kong, but I've been working with Royalty, and the build out, as it were, as it went with Royalty, from the vision to where it got to a point where I decided it was time to start talking about Royalty. It was worth promoting as another affiliate product, income stream. All that happened in June when Justin added the autoresponder. So very part-time, I've been able to actually build a 4-figure income, monthly income, very part-time while I'm down here in Florida helping family 7 days a week since June, frankly. So I love that it's so simple. Every different tool, whether it's the autoresponder, the website builder, the email, it all has a very simple editor where you can set things up and you don't have to be techie at all. What I didn't hear.
We lost Uncle Joe.
Yes. I'm rambling. Say again, Cheryl.
Oh no. Uncle Joe's the screen went black for a second. So we're going to see if we can get him back. But right now, it's you and I, Justin. So welcome.
Okay. Back. Hey, sorry, Joe, we lost you, but thanks, buddy. Great to hear from you. So, we'll carry on? We're going to carry on.
Yeah, we're going to carry on, but thank you, Uncle, for sharing.
Yeah, so for those of you who missed the big stuff, obviously, happy Halloween. And month end and 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Like we're on the Universal Time Zone, the UTC, which midnight is 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. So please get your orders in before then. Also, last day to reactivate. So any inactive customers can come back. They've already paid their activation fee, so we're not going to charge you activation, and we'll even take $30 off of their first month. So amazing opportunity to get back up and running. So please take advantage today. I think there's 30 or so tickets left. The last block of tickets for Vegas is going quickly. So if you want to go, do it. Don't miss out. It's going to be amazing. And no, Becky, I'm not intentionally dressed like Mr. Rogers, but thank you for noticing. And that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're here though to answer your questions. So that's why we do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11. So announcements done. Let's now move on to questions.
And so if you have questions, make sure that you put them in the chat and we will be sure to answer them. So let's see. Robin says, which is more important, recruiting a lot of reps, customers, or providing a great platform? Providing
Definitely the product.
Right.
Definitely the product. That's what we spend the vast majority of our time doing. We invest a ton in the product. We've got great software developers. And we're a product-driven company for sure. There's not a lot of emphasis on recruiting or kind of like the hype type stuff. Like we're all about just deliver a great product, and customers will come, right? Like word of mouth is an incredibly powerful thing, and we have also a great affiliate program, but none of you can have the best, most generous affiliate program in the world doesn't matter if your product isn't any good. So we're completely focused on world-class software and support.
You can reactivate by emailing support@royaltie.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can send a guest to convention. If you have a guest that wants to attend convention, just email support@royaltie.com once again. Any plans for content marketing in French?
Absolutely. Yes. So first we're going to launch in English, but French and German are two, kind of like other kind of major languages that we serve. So that'll be the emphasis and the focus after we our successful English launch.
If a person wants to reactivate but does not have access to the old email, just make sure that they email support, tell them what the old email was, tell them what their new email is. Yep, just communicate with them. Are we still using the Upline CRM app, and can we invite others to the app?
Sure. Yeah, of course, we're definitely using it. It's the CRM, the chat, the file sharing, all that stuff is super cool. And those features are not currently part of the Royaltie app. Like, I think please expect in the future us to, take the best things from the Upline app and make them available in the Royaltie app. I don't think it's going to make sense for us to have like two apps. We're not that big, right? So I think we'll be able to bring all of those additional features that are in the Upline app. They will be available in the Royaltie app. For now, I would get both, but we're going to bring everything under one roof.
This is from Steve. He says, could you speak to where ads are placed?
Yeah, it's a network of over 1 million apps and websites. The most popular websites you can think of, right? It would be, in some ways, it would be easier to talk about where the ads are not than where they are, because they're on like 1 million, right? So top ones, right? Like the top 3. Well, I think the top 3 sites in the world are Google and YouTube and Facebook. So those are in the million, right? And then I guess in terms of what is not, I don't know, LinkedIn we're not doing right now. There's obviously some there's adult sites, that kind of stuff. We don't advertise on those. Nothing overly controversial, right, at all. There's some regional, not regional, but things that are big in various countries that are not part of the Facebook network or the Google network, and so we're not on. But it's a incredibly vast network of sites.
Right on. Evelyn says, as a social media strategist, I manage accounts for a few clients. With the rollout of AI, will I be able to post the proposed content daily from the desktop?
Yes, absolutely. You can post content from desktop right now. What we're adding is suggested posts. We are going to be recommending posts for you every single day based on data, based on what we're learning about your audience and the preferences of your audience. That's part of what our AI engine will do, right? Is it will learn, right? It'll learn about your business, your audience, and then once it has learned, it will start to make increasingly intelligent recommendations. And the more you use it, the more data we get about you and your audience and your business, the smarter the recommendations will get that we are able to return back to you.
Serena says, hey, Justin, how's AI coming along?
It's coming. It's coming.
Coming along.
Yeah, look, it's you know, it's an extremely ambitious thing that we're doing, right? Like, so we're working extremely hard. I have there's no question that this will be behind the scenes a very busy, stressful few weeks. Just knowing how much we still have to do, but we are all still very, very confident that we will deliver on schedule. So, it's coming along. It's coming along great.
Yeah. Shelly says, "How can we tell if our email campaign is going out?"
Look at the sent statistics. Also, add yourself to it.
This is from Evelyn. She says, "We have two awesome apps. What's the difference between the Upline and the Royalty app? Or both continue to be developed?"
We haven't touched the Upline app in a while. And I think realistically, we're going to probably just kind of like phase that out. Not because it doesn't have great features, but because we're going to be bringing those great features into the Royalty app and have everything under one roof. For now, there are two, and there's not a lot of overlap between the two. Like, there is some, right? Like contacts, right? Those are in both apps. But other than that, there's not a lot of overlap. The Royalty app is really all about, marketing, lead generation, so that's, you're accessing your landing pages, creating your social posts and your content posts, and you can build your online ads from there. So that's all about kind of like driving traffic to your site, generating leads. The Upline app is more focused on, kind of following up with your leads and keeping track of your leads and interacting with your team through like the chat feature that's there, and sharing files with your team through it's got the confusing name of content, right? Which, now that we have content marketing and Royalty, but anyway, being able to share files with your team, that's all available in the Upline app. So, same, you can log into both with the same username. All of those features are obviously on desktop in one place. And what we are going to do, in 2020 is bring all of the very best features from the Upline app into the Royalty app and have everything in one place.
Alfonso says the activation link in the emails. He's trying to share the Upline CRM app with others. Should he contact support at upline.app or support at royalty.com?
It's going to the same place, so either one. Royalty.
Serena says, "Is there any way to get more analytics for the ads? Like if I contacted support and asked specifically who is clicking on my ad, could I get that info?"
Like who? No, we don't know who. No one, like Google knows who, but they don't tell us who. So that's not, there's like, it's impossible to know who. They don't like, even if you ever like go into Google AdWords and you'll see for yourself that there's no who. There's like, you can learn about them, right? Like, like high level demographic stuff that we provide to you, but you're never going to get like the name of the person or their contact info. That's what the landing page is for, right? Is to tell your story in a compelling way and get the visitor to your site to actually want to share their contact information with you.
Right. This is from Alvin. He says, "How does the pin drop targeted marketing work if I wanted to market to a particular neighborhood? Does it appear in the timeline on Facebook or page ads on Google, etc.?"
Yes, that's exactly where.
Yeah.
Both. It appears as a regular ad in whatever area, like in whatever geographic area you want, like on the phones or computers of people who are in that geographic area.
Natasha says, "I understand that the ads are shown on big sites. I thought as there are many, many websites providing space for ads, blogger shops and so on. Our ads are shown there as well. Is that correct?"
I don't understand.
I guess like besides Google, Facebook, YouTube, are we shown on sites from bloggers, shops?
Sure, of course. I mean, yeah, like look at your analytics and you will see where your clicks are coming from, and you'll see a wide range of different sites, right? CNN, Forbes, ESPN, like there's literally like a million potential sites where your ad is being shown.
Amanda's asking if we could do animated images in the social media or social marketing platform.
Animated images, you mean like a GIF? Yeah, we're actually looking. We were talking about that yesterday. So, my concern is like, yes, it's technically possible. Of course, you can post a GIF on Facebook, right? Like that's easy. That you just take the link and you post it, and then there it is. But the thing that I'm curious that we're trying to understand better is, when you, in Facebook, for example, when you post a GIF and it's running, like the animation is running, right? When you click on it, what it does, the behavior that Facebook causes is it pauses the GIF, it pauses the animation. So what we want is like with the social marketing with images, we want clicking the image to result in taking the user to your landing page. But if Facebook has its own way of treating GIFs, like you click on a GIF and it pauses it, then it doesn't really have the desired effect of driving traffic to your website. So that's what we're looking at right now is, it's not really a clickable image if it doesn't drive traffic to your site. So we're seeing what can be done about that, because I want, we want these things to be helpful to you. And if we give you a library of GIFs and, and by clicking on it, all it does is it pauses it, then we're not doing you any favors. Right. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. We're seeing if there's some way that we can, achieve the desired behavior, which is click GIF, take you to landing page, not click GIF, pause GIF, which doesn't help very much. So that's what we're looking at. And, we're not going to do, but I can tell you, we're not doing it. We're not touching that like before November 23rd, because we're pretty busy with AI. But just so you know, like that's our thought process. That's our concern. It's not that acquiring a library of GIFs is hard. It's not that creating, build like the technologies, that's easy, right? Like that's really easy. It's making sure that if we provide that tool, that it delivers real value to you, like to our customers.
Right on. Will there be a price change for additional ads after 11/23?
No. No price change.
Can we only advertise in a specific area or city?
No, you can advertise up to like a 500-mile radius, 800-kilometer radius, and radius is right. That's from the center of the circle to the edge. So, like when you talk about sort of like the coverage area, right, the diameter, right, double that. So 1,000 miles across, right? That's huge. Like that is most countries on Earth, and a significant piece of the United States. Maybe not Canada. Canada's pretty big, but no, I'm just kidding. It's a huge area. It's a huge area.
Will we be able to create a membership or private section on the blog?
Maybe in the future. I want us to understand the value a little bit more.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, it's good.
Can you have a demonstration of how to use all of the features of the Royalty app at the convention?
Yeah, you can absolutely count on that. We can't wait to show you all this stuff. So that's going to be be there. We're going to go through like the literally hundreds of things that are going to be new.
from Neil. He says, I'm a realtor. Has there been a lot of success for realtors using this product?
Of course. Like we've got 100 and I think like 100. We've kind of we've got a list of about 196 industries. I think about 100. I think it's 196 industries that we are, going to be kind of supporting. Like when we release on the 23rd. So roughly double the number of industries today. Real estate is probably it's in the top 3. I don't know if it's 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, but it is this is an extremely popular and effective platform for real estate agents. Definitely.
So Serena wanted to clarify her question by saying that I know if I have it going to one of the ad, I know if I have the ad going to one of our landing pages, I can see those analytics. But is there a way to get that info if I do not have it going to our landing page?
Not at the moment. So, we decided to build the landing page analytics first because we knew where we were going with the product. We knew that ads, we started with ads, right? But we knew that wasn't going to be the only thing that we did. We knew that ads would ultimately be not the major source of traffic to a landing page, right? We always planned, if you go back a year, we've been talking about social marketing, content marketing, all that. We've been talking about this for a year. And we always knew that would be the major source of traffic to a landing page. So we thought rather than place, undue excessive focus on ad analytics, we thought let's build landing page analytics because that's going to capture traffic from ads as well as traffic from, more importantly, social marketing. So that's why we built it that first. So if you have some third-party website and you're driving traffic to it, currently we don't have analytics for you, other than the clicks and the impressions, but not the detailed stuff that we provide for landing pages. Will we do it in the future? Yeah, probably. Is it a big priority? Not really. Most two things. One, we are much more interested in social marketing than we are in online ads. We just think it makes a lot more sense for our customers and will drive a lot more value for our customers. So that's our focus. And we really want people using our landing pages. So are we, to kind of build something to support people to not use our landing pages is kind of not really aligned with our strategy because so much of what we're doing relies on the landing page as sort of the central, as the central point for, your blog and your email newsletter and your content marketing and social marketing, all that stuff really kind of centers around the landing page. So I'm not crazy about investing a bunch of resource in helping people avoid the main value, right? And the main driver of value, across our entire suite of products, which is, so the landing page is kind of the center of everything. My inclination is if I'm going to invest resource, it would be in making the landing pages better and better and better so that people can just stop using whatever third-party website they're using.
Yeah. Thanks, Justin. He says, can I put a GIF in a landing page?
No, not currently. But we will. We'll do that, and you'll be able to do that in your emails, right? Also.
Yeah.
That way, we can achieve the same effect that has fooled many, many people, which is, how come other people put video in their emails? Well, they're not. They're putting a GIF there. So we will enable that, and you'll be able to do the same thing. It's not, again, building an AI engine is technically sophisticated. This stuff, GIFs and that is easy. It's for us. It's a question of just where do we schedule it into, our giant list of amazing things we want to do.
How much for guests to come to the presentation in Vegas?
$19 for guests, $49 for customers and affiliates.
On the landing page, the header area going to be enlarged at some point, like the subheading area, so you can see everything you typed? For example, 150 characters.
Off the top of my head, I have not had that request brought to me before. Feel free to email me. I'd be interested why that's a limitation. Like, we have other tools, like the text, like a large text block, right? When you want to write more. So try that, because I don't think the headline is really meant to be a place to write a whole paragraph of text.
Is there anywhere to see how your social content posts are performing, meaning analytics?
There will be.
For those of us that cannot be at the convention, will you have trainings online for the AI after the convention?
Yeah, we will, for sure. Though I will tell you that when we talk about, oh, did I freeze?
You're fruit. Oh no, I seen it.
Am I back?
You're back.
Okay. I can tell you that, yes, we will provide training because it's new, right? But our ultimate goal is to provide our customers with a system that is so intuitive and simple and automated and smart that you just understand it instantly without any training. Like, we're not like, that's what we're going for here. The goal is not to have the best training in the world. The goal is to have no training at all, because you don't need it, because the system works so well and it's so intuitive.
Will it feature to do ad pins by zip code or just in one state? Will it feature? Well,
I don't know. We don't have immediate plans for that. Like, just drop a pin, set the radius.
I have the entrepreneur plan. How many extra ads can I purchase?
As many as you want.
Yep.
You can go to, if you click on in your account, click on your profile, and you click on I don't know what it is, but it's I think it's the first thing at the top, right? It's like monthly payments or subscription or whatever. You can buy as many ads as you want.
Will we have access to the AI analytics?
The AI analytics. Well, analytics. Yes, I mean, it's still going to be the same basic analytics that we have today. What the AI is doing is it is doing things like building your website automatically, and building your email newsletter automatically, and building your online ad automatically, and optimizing your search engine ranking automatically, and recommending social posts and articles and videos for you to share on social media every day automatically, and then learning, right? Like that, that artificial intelligence is all about not just automating stuff. Like, that's not like, if I don't know, if I press the automatic like door opener button, that's not artificial intelligence. That's just an automated, that's just like a machine that like opens the door. That's not AI. That's automation, right? So there's a ton of automation that we're building, but more sophisticated than that is true like artificial intelligence, where our engine itself learns and improves with all, like, so the more data, the more you use the product, the more data we're able to collect, the more we're able to analyze and model that data, learn from that data, right? And the engine will get smarter about the keywords it picks for your website, and the images that it's recommending for your website, and the social posts that it's recommending every single day. So that's the intelligence part of it. The automation is cool, right? But that's not strictly AI. That's automation. The intelligence kicks in as you start to use the product and every day, and allow it to collect data and learn and improve.
This is from Gary. He said, what advantages are there to a brick and mortar business to have ads directed to a royalty landing page versus the merchant's website?
Well, I don't like all the things so all these things, right? First of all, I don't know if they have, not knowing the merchant that you're thinking of, I don't know if they have Google Analytics installed on their website. So by using a landing page, you have those analytics like automatically running for you. I don't know how much search engine optimization they've done on their website. So by using our landing page, that's also part of the automation and the intelligence that will be learning, right, and improving. I don't know how much they get into social marketing, content marketing, their presence on social media. Like, are they engaged? Are they posting, 2-3 times a day, things that are, in support of their business, right? Most people, the vast majority of businesses do not do these things. That's why we're here, right? Is because, it's not because 99% of businesses are doing this well. It's because 99% of businesses are doing this very poorly or not at all, right? So why use our landing pages? For all of those reasons, right? Like to have an entire online marketing presence, automated, powered by AI, integrated all in one place for a shockingly affordable price.
Like blogging, SEO, analytics changes. If you've ever had to make a change to a website.
Yeah, one thing I can guarantee you about this merchant is they do not have AI working for them.
Yeah.
For sure. I guarantee. I don't know them. I guarantee they don't.
Crystal, if you need a landing page or presentation, just email support@royaltie.com. Yeah. Okay. Is it too late to be a founding member and get that status?
It's not too late.
It's not too late. Just register. It's the event.
Yep. See you there.
I didn't get a receipt for the Vegas ticket, so what do we present when you arrive? Just our ID, that's it. Orlando, there will be people there to check you in.
Yep.
In our landing page contact list, is there a way to delete multiple contacts when cleaning up our list?
Not at the moment.
Can you change your PIN on an ad, or do you have to make a new one?
You can move it. Just click on it, click edit, click location, move the ad anywhere you want.
When you buy more ads, do you get more pins?
You can, for sure. Yeah. Actually, yes. The answer is yes, you do. That's exactly what happens.
Sorry, looking for questions. When will email campaigns and content marketing be able to be done from our Android?
You can do content. Email, I probably never. Like, that's it's almost like it's something that's it's sort of like landing pages, right? Like, landing pages and email campaigns are, you really benefit from being able to use like your computer screen. And when you try to cram all that into a mobile view, it doesn't really work. Example, look at like MailChimp. They have a mobile app, but you cannot like build a campaign on the mobile app. You can see you can track stuff. You can see like, your analytics and stuff like that, but you can't just build a campaign and that's normal, right? Like, everyone kind of agrees that mobile is incredibly important, but it also has limitations. For like building, for like, building is like something creative. It's not a great format. That may change in the future, but that's our view right now. And also, like, what we always kind of joke about this, like, there's really no such thing as a landing page emergency or an email campaign emergency. Like, you don't need to, I don't, we have royalty.com. I never feel a need to like change it right this second. I don't have to do it right now. I can, we can wait. We can go home, go to my office, change it from my computer. I don't need to do it like while I'm like walking somewhere. So I don't know that trying to do it on mobile brings a lot of value, and I know it takes away a lot of the capabilities that we've worked hard to provide.
Right on. Is there any way we can do scheduling for social and content marketing?
Yeah, it's on the list for the future.
Will Royalty ever have an ads template library?
Yeah, we've talked about that a bunch. We are the immediate path is more of like a AI optimized ad based on industry, right? Like that's the route that we're going, as opposed to like, here's a library of 100. It's like, here's the very best one based on all of the data that we have. And as we learn, right, continue to improve that. So that's like, and that's aligned with what we're doing with landing pages and SEO and content marketing, and like all of that is based on the idea of like, let the engine make the best recommendation, because the engine will do a better job than a human ever could, because it's able to absorb like ridiculous amounts of data and do something productive with that data, right? And marketing is really not a question of opinion. It's really a extremely data driven endeavor, right? So the more we can use the data that we have, like the more we can kind of like be really smart about using data, the better the results will deliver. So will we do a template library? Like that was kind of the thinking before we shifted towards this all-encompassing AI focus. So I mean, maybe, right? It's not no, because who knows? But the immediate plan is to build the AI engine and rely on it to optimize ads by industry, and like based on the to your specific audience and experience.
When will draft members get email about meetup? Who's going to the Friday meeting? I mean, the Friday meeting for November 22nd, before the meetup that we have at, I think it's at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll send out an email about that. We also have our draft club trainings at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, and we can chit chat more about that info. Orlando says, any decision on adding a phone number column up front on the contacts list pages?
Oh, like when you see potentially. We've had that request a few times. It's a good idea.
If I purchase a ticket for the convention but cannot make it to the event, do I still get the founding affiliate swag or bling? So you get like your founding affiliate logo, but the bag that you would get at convention, you have to be at the convention to get the bag. If you have, Susan, if you want some strategy ideas for realtors, I would suggest, we have great product support. You can log into your account, bottom right-hand corner, champagne colored button, click on it, and you can start a live video chat with our marketing specialists. Sorry. Will the ads be different if there are several people in the same industry? Can you use your own creations on websites and AI?
Sorry?
Will the ads be different if there are several people in the same industry? Can you use your own creations on websites and AI?
Sorry, I don't understand.
So for AI, will the ads be different if there are several people in the same industry? And can you use your own creation on websites?
Oh yeah. So for the ad, no, like why would if you're in a certain industry, our system is going to recommend the very best ad for that industry. Like we wouldn't recommend, not knowing anything about your customers or you or anything on day one. Yeah, it's gonna be the same ad. Like we're recommending the very best thing we have. You can absolutely change it though, and the same thing is true for landing pages, for emails, for everything. Like our what we're doing is we're making suggestions. It's up to you then to accept the suggestions. If you want to reject the suggestions, if you want to do your own thing, like that's cool.
If your guests can't come, yes, please notify support so that we can open up more spots. If someone registers for Vegas as a guest, will they be a founding member also, or have the option to be one? Once they sign up, they'll be
founding. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once they sign up, they're good.
Or any video on landing page building that is more in depth, for example, how to drop a full page background picture?
Yeah, we tried that with the full page background. It didn't really look good, so we didn't release it. But we have, once we get through all of this, we are like all the this big launch and I'm sure subsequent kind of learnings and improvements, and supporting our French and German speaking customers as well. We have plans to do a big landing pages 3.0 sprint, and followed by and release that will address hopefully as much all the feedback that we've received about our current landing pages to make them even better and more feature rich and complete.
Can we target professions as potential customers of Royaltie?
Can we target
professions as potential customers of Royaltie?
Yeah, I like lawyers and real estate agents and accountants. We got thousands of those.
When is the convention and the cost? November 23rd. We will be in Vegas. It's going to be epic. You want to make sure that you are there. You can register by going to royaltievegas.now.site. $49 for affiliates and $19 for your guests. We'll put it up on the screen as well. Okay. I think we're caught up with the questions. If you have any more questions, please make sure to put it in the chat really quickly. We'll take about a minute or so to make sure that we answered I got to all the questions quickly. Yes, so make sure you go to royaltievegas.now.site and get the last few tickets available. Will the system translate the ad we create into another language?
No. No. I like the state of the art in translation is not. I mean, Google Translate is good, but it's not like infallible, right? Like it's. I don't think you would want us doing that translation for you automatically.
All right, I'm going to ask this question from John Baker. You ready?
Sure.
But the AI engine goes off data and the ads, landing pages, etc., being run. Those ads and landing pages might not be and probably wouldn't be better than an advertising marketing expert or agency could create and then run the AI data off those ads, landing pages. That's why he's asking for the template.
What's the thing in the middle about the marketing agency? Read that again.
So Those ads landing pages might not be and probably wouldn't be better than an advertising marketing expert or agency could create.
Oh, I totally disagree with that, man. I totally disagree with that. No, like, you know, what you get from a marketing agency is basically an educated guess or an opinion, right? Like there is, you know, they do not know that no one on earth, okay, even if you're as smart as Cheryl, it doesn't matter. No one on earth can be an expert in every industry, right? And certainly no small business, you know, can afford to hire, you know, a marketing agency that, you know, if it even existed, that is an expert in everything. No small business owner could ever like afford that. So I completely disagree that a marketing agency with their, you know, with their educated guesses can do better than, you know, real data, right? Where you have, you know, like billions of ad impressions and being able to identify not just the like what I think will work, but what I know works. Because truly, sometimes the results that you get are counterintuitive. Like they are not strictly logical, right? Like sometimes, and we've seen this with our own business. Like it, as an example, our conversion rates of our landing pages, and please, like, you know, follow this advice, everyone. The simpler and the less information we provide on our landing pages, the higher our conversion rate gets. Like if you would be shocked if you saw the landing pages we use when we advertise our business, you would be shocked, I'm sure, by how little information is on that page. Okay, and that is counterintuitive, right? Like it doesn't make sense. Like it makes sense that, you know, telling, you know, more about the company, more of the story should get, you know, higher rates of conversion of site visitors. But the opposite is true. And so that's why data is so important, because it allows you to, you know, go beyond, you know, logic and intuition, and to embrace, you know, data-driven conclusions that are often surprising and counterintuitive, and to do that across 200 industries. So yeah, no, you know, I think that what we're doing is going to be disruptive to these small digital marketing agencies that you know, provide educated guesses to their small business customers. I think this is going to be highly disruptive to those people, because they wish they had access to the data that we have, that we have, and what we will have in the future.
Right on. And John, when you followed up with graphic skills and create the ads that look good, looking good in data is completely different. And when you have thousands of customers, thousands of people in the industry, thousands or terabytes of data, comparing that to what may look good, like Justin was saying, is a completely different perspective on what can happen. So I think that should be taken into account. Like, okay, you're like Justin was saying, okay, your landing page may look great and it may seem okay, but you know, that's comparing thousands of industries worth of data to pull up the best site for your industry, and continue to optimize with the data that you have given your audience. I can go on, but you know, let's keep going. I think we kind of yeah, there's some great stuff. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna end it here, okay?
Sure.
Yep. All right. So you can email support@royaltie.com if you have further questions. We also want to see you in Vegas, so go to royaltievegas.now.site and grab those last few tickets that are left. They will not be there for long. Remember, it's the last day of the month, last day to qualify for platinum and VIP seating, and last day to activate your inactive customers. So make sure that they get activated with $30 off of that initial monthly cost. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks so much, Justin.
Thanks, everybody. Happy Halloween.